Bonjour, everybody. This is Tiggy Maximus, Tiggy Maximus Talks, episode 131 on YouTube. Thank you guys for listening to all these episodes, or most of these episodes, or some, or maybe just one. Any support is fully appreciated. Remember to like, subscribe, follow the podcast on Spotify and YouTube. Tiggy Maximus Talks. So, also, if you guys want to make a donation, there's a link on my Spotify episode where you can also make a small donation towards the podcast, and anything is appreciated. So, here we go, guys. This is going to be a quick episode. I want to make some quick UFC Fight Night predictions. Fiziev versus Gamrot. It is a lightweight battle. These are two great fighters. I enjoy watching them fight. Pretty exciting. They're never boring. I gotta say, this is a nice way for either fighter to kind of step up on the ladder in the lightweight division and may get to fight a guy like Justin Gaethje again, or Dustin Poirier, or Charles Oliveira, or maybe, just maybe, fight a guy like Charles Oliveira, or maybe the champ, Islam Makhachev. So we'll see what happens with that. Now, granted, I do like both fighters. Fiziev 12-2, Gamrot 22-2. I'm gonna go with Fiziev on this one. I think he's gonna pull out the victory. Next, we have a featherweight fight, co-main event. Brian Mitchell 15-2 going against the 17-6 Dan 50K Ige. That one should be interesting. Granted, I can see Mitchell being clocked by Dan Ige if the right punch comes through, but I'm picking Brian Mitchell to win this one and move up the featherweight rankings. Next, we have a women's strawweight fight. Marina Rodriguez, she's going up against Michelle Waterson Gomez. Should be a fun one. Fight will probably go all 15 minutes, but I'm picking Marina Rodriguez to win this one. Next, we have a welterweight fight between Brian Battle and Fletcher. Both guys are 10-2. I can go either way on this one, but I'm picking Battle to beat Fletcher. Next, we have a featherweight fight between Ramos and Jourdain in the featherweight division. This should open the main card. I definitely would say Jourdain will probably win this one because he's kind of interesting to watch the fight, and I'll always remember Jourdain had that intense moment with a Spartan kick to end the fight, beating his opponent. So I'm picking Jourdain to beat Ramos. Next, we have the feature prelim, Argueta bantamweight fight with Miles Johns. It should be an interesting one. But I'm picking Argueta to win this one. Next, we have a welterweight fight with Tim Means, 32-15-1, going against 16-7 Andre Fialho. I'm actually going to pick Tim Means to win this one. Next, we have a middleweight fight between Malkan, 7-2, going against the 8-5 Brundage. I'm going to pick Makun to win this one. Next, we have a heavyweight bout, Mohammed Usman, who is the brother of Kamaru Usman, your former welterweight champion. But I gotta say, Usman should beat Jake Collier in that fight. I'm pretty sure somebody's getting knocked out, and I'm pretty sure Usman's gonna be the one left standing. Next up, we have a women's strawweight fight between Mizuki and Hannah Goldie. I gotta say, Mizuki, I feel like she's gonna win this one. In the women's bantamweight bout, you got 7-1 Timira's Vidal going against the undefeated Masterat Rendon. She's 5-0. This will open the entire card of UFC Fight Night Gamrot versus Fiziev. I'm thinking Vidal should win this one. So those are my fight picks, guys. Hope you like them. Remember to follow. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Well, I gotta tell you guys, Padres are currently on an 8-game winning streak. It's interesting how they did not have a 4-game winning streak, and they were the last one to get it out of all the MLB teams. And it just so happens they just keep on winning. They've won 8 in a row now. They won the rubber game against the LA Dodgers up in LA. Then they swept the Oakland Athletics in Oakland. Then they come home and they swept the Rockies. Quite a rare occasion because the Padres always have trouble with the Rockies. And of course, the Padres just beat the Cardinals last night. And that's 8 in a row. And so the Padres are playing the Cardinals again today and tomorrow. And quite possibly you might be seeing a 10-game win streak going into the what I call a playoff eliminator with the San Francisco Giants early next week. So hopefully the Padres not only can leapfrog the Giants, but can make it a lot closer to the Cubs, Reds, and Marlins. So right now we don't have Yu Darvish or Joe Musgrove, and the Padres have been just trying to find the right time and get to these teams before it's too late. Right now, the Padres are 76 and 78. 8 games left in the schedule. 8-game win streak. Oh man. So hopefully the Padres can do this, because if they sneak in and they get back Joe Musgrove and Yu Darvish, you could be looking at a very, very dangerous dark horse. So the Padres got to do some work. Not lose a game, put pressure on those teams, and we'll see what happens, guys. Oh. Anywho. Before I forget, next Saturday is the Canelo versus Charlo fight for Canelo's undisputed super middleweight championships. Given that Charlo is the undefeated, I guess you could say light middleweight champion. Right. So I think it's called light. Or I think he might be the junior middleweight champion, not light middleweight champion. But don't be surprised. So we'll see what happens. And I'm pretty sure there's no UFC event next Saturday because they don't want to be involved with Canelo's weekend. So And the fact that it's a major Showtime fight. Um, so given that, I think it's best to kind of leave the weekend to Canelo and his boxing. It's a big fight, not going to be boring. So we'll see what happens with that. And then, of course, by that time, the MLB playoffs should be happening at the same time. Um, no, correction. The MLB playoffs will probably start. uh, it might be starting. Um, Probably Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, October. Let's see. 31. October 1st. So you might be looking at October 3rd. October 3rd is a Tuesday. So most likely on that Tuesday, October 3rd, you'll see the beginning of the MLB playoffs. And that should be interesting. So you got the end of the MLB regular season. It happened with Canelo's big fight with the junior middleweight champion, as Charlo is, what was it, Jermel Charlo. He's gonna try to get Canelo's undisputed super middleweight championship. So cross my fingers. That would be something else, because if Charlo beats Canelo, you could be possibly showing eight belts, 8 championship titles all over his body, just to showcase that he's going to be like the next big thing. So we'll see what happens. Alright guys, next time I talk to you guys, I will be talking about the comedy show I went to at Normal Nights at the Adams Avenue Theater, run by Alex Petite. So that should be fun to talk about. And more food. Foodie Land's happening. I went yesterday. I'm going to go today, and I'll probably go tomorrow. So, a lot of great food, a lot of great action, a lot of great comedy shows, and great people to be around. So, anywho, I'll talk to you guys more about food, comedy, sports my next episode. And yeah. Well, the saying goes, guys. Oh, one more thing. The Adams Avenue Street Fair is happening today from 10 to 10. Go check out my friend Hung. He's going to be at Cannabis Row for the Farmers Cup. And that street fair is free. So do your best to find parking around there. Have a good time. Maybe you might see some good comics. That might be there. So, a lot of great fun. And I would rather probably go to Foodie Land first and then go to the street fair after. Why not? A lot of good fun in store for this weekend. So hopefully you guys get to check out both Foodie Land and the Adams Avenue Street Fair. So have a fun weekend, guys. And again, boom. Tiggy Maximus signing off. Booyaka. Baby. There, guys.